Hello everyone. Today I thought of sharing my views on internship and training. This considering the recent situation, particularly it is being made mandatory for the engineering students to undergo internship during the course time. So this happened over the last few years. Internship has been made mandatory, which is good for the fresh engineers who are coming out of the college to know what's happening in the industry, which is good. But it's not without the challenges. So before we see that, so in case if you're an engineering student in the second year or third year or fourth year, this presentation could be a kind of an eye opener for you. So think about this. It is stated over 15 lakh students passing out every year from various engineering colleges in India. So now that if it is going to be third year or final year, even 2 years, students are going to be engaged in internship. So that becomes close to 30 lakh students. Again, that's where the challenge lies. Considering this, would there be a feasibility of internship for everyone? So one needs to think, do we have so many industries in India who can offer the internship? So that is where one needs to think. So what are the options? Before getting into the detail, did I say who I am? Well, my name is Guharajan and I have over 25 years of experience in IT, in product development, consulting and training, worked in various Fortune 500 companies like GE, Capgemini, Oracle Consulting and Education. Regarding my education background, I'm Bachelor in Engineering, Computer Science with MBA, certified PMP since 2007. In fact, I completed my engineering in computer science way back in 1990. So I consider myself as a kind of a senior citizen in engineering with computer science as a background. Well, I've been also certified recently in IoT and Python by NPTEL. Hope everyone knows what NPTEL is doing, kind of a skill development organization in India. So coming back to our previous discussion on the internship, so we have a large volume of students passing out of the engineering colleges. Unfortunately, there are not many. There are industries, no doubt. India is growing, no doubt on that. But the ratio of the student versus industry, whereas if you take any other country, any developed, there will be the number of students passing out from engineering in a kind of a other countries could be in few thousands. So it could match. There could be 1,000 industries. So there could be few internship offered. So they can take up internship. This is where, as far as India is concerned, there are serious challenges because you have 30 lakh students and 30 lakh students getting into the internship is highly impossible or might not be feasible. So what are the options we have? So one is that, yeah, definitely the faculties in the engineering colleges need to be equipped on the latest, and particularly I'm talking about the computer science and information technology students or MCA students, or even for that matter MBA students. Faculty will play an important role, but again they need to have a kind of a keep learning mindset. So what is what was learned about 5 years or about 10 years before might not hold good in computer science or IT industry as such. It's always evolving. So One is that, yeah, faculty needs to provide the training. The other approach is, as indicated here, the online trainings. There are good online trainings these days, and it is catching up very much. I'm not talking about the online training where you have a trainer which is done through the web. I'm talking about training on demand, wherein, yeah, I have some 2 3 days is holidays, so I want to take up a training. So if you go into a training institute, yeah, they do it in batches. So they will say probably, yeah, we are not starting a batch now. Maybe 10 days down the line we are starting a batch. So it could be, so this is where the online on-demand training plays a critical role. You need to enroll into the training and you can start using it from the next moment itself. So you have 3 days, you can effectively, you want to use it in training, you can go for an online on-demand training. So anywhere you are there, you can learn anytime. You can learn maybe couple of hours today, maybe tomorrow. If you say I can spend only 1 hour, or day after tomorrow, you say the whole day I'm free, I want to use that the content for my training, you can do that. That is where the online training plays an important role. And anywhere, anytime, you can replay as many times as you wish. And some of the trainings, the on-demand training, you can connect with the instructor as well. Well, I am also currently involved in the online on-demand training. So that is where I am just putting across this video across in the YouTube. And definitely, yes, the pricing is important. You cannot pay, I mean, being a student, you might not be willing to pay maybe 15,000 or 20,000. Could be a challenge for you. Yeah, pricing needs to be important. And what I heard is like, I mean, for internship, some of the companies charge anywhere between 3,000 to 10,000. And what I heard is that it's just for the certificate. They just provide you with the certificate, and beyond that, they don't teach anything. So which has no value add for any of the engineers. So just getting the certificate alone is not going to help you. So you need to kind of learn, and that will help you in the project. And again, please do not buy the projects on cost by paying something. Do it on your own. As engineers, one needs to do research and then come up with a project. This is important. So any expert who is going to be on the interview panel could easily distinguish who has purchased a project report, and who has really done something. Even if it's a simple project, it is fine. As long as you do it through your research and development, it has values. Again, coming back to my old point. So the pricing is very important. Yeah, what if the pricing can be for just about 1,000 rupees in INR? Would that not be very interesting? Yes, I do have a course in the latest Internet of Things. It's a Udemy course. I'm giving a pricing discount at a discounted price of less than 700 rupees. So if you are interested, yes, I have a link in my I provided in the YouTube. So you can provide the voucher details, so you can take that course. Funny thing is, you would require few of the IoT devices like Arduino, Node MCU, 8266. It's approximately 1,000 rupees. All these are available in Amazon. So you can purchase that through Amazon. Do a research. That is where we engineers need to be. Do a research. Cannot have spoon feeding. And again, some kind of a breadboard power supply, it's about 500. So this course, IoT course, You can, once you take this course, it doesn't have period. No, it's not for just 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You can access it any number of times for any duration. And on top of it, if you complete the course, view all the recording, then you do get a certificate also. If you are looking specifically for certificate, but though I would recommend certificate, just a certificate will not have much of value add unless you really make your hands dirty trying to work out something and what is presented on the course. So coming back to the points, yeah, Arduino, Node MCU, all these are available in Amazon. Doesn't cost much. The entire thing should be about 1000. Breadboard power supply could be about 500. And yeah, so totally for 2000 rupees, you get the entire thing. Namely, the course from Udemy, the components like Arduino, Node, MCU, breadboard, everything from another 1500 from Amazon. So for 2000, you get all this. So yeah, if you are in second year or even third year, I would suggest or recommend, yes, do that. I mean, take this, spend some time. So all this you can do it over a period of 3-4 months, or whenever you have a kind of holiday, you can go through the course, try to build up the try to learn about Arduino, because Arduino is based out of C, C++, Node MCU. You can do it through Python, in fact MicroPython. This course, my IoT Udemy course, gives all the details, how to use a MicroPython, how to install MicroPython. So you can go through it. And the one interesting feature in Udemy course is that you can also post questions to me. You can do that through, once you subscribe or once you enroll paying that amount. So all this for 2000 rupees. Only thing is, yeah, Raspberry Pi will cost you a little more. It's about close to 3000 rupees. Raspberry Pi 3, it's about 3000. So you can decide to buy at a later point also if you wish. So that's my point. You can take up online trainings, do a research, and you can get a certificate also if you complete the course. On top of it, once you learn it, yeah, you can use that in the project, building a project at a later point in the final year. And even the final year students, I would strongly recommend, yeah, the one is that IoT is catching up very fast. Learn up Python, learn up IoT, and then of course the machine learning, data science, you can learn. But yeah, all this finally will be all interconnected. Your data science, your machine learning, all this could be interconnected at some stages. So start off with Python, and as you can take up and the IoT Udemy course, which is there in my link, do visit. It has all the details, what is the complete coverage about the course, all the details are there. And you can add me in your, I also have provided my LinkedIn account details. You can add me in the LinkedIn as well. And you can even post a question through LinkedIn with me. I have enabled a career advisor feature on that. So you can post questions there as well. I'll try to respond as quickly as possible. So thank you. So yeah, the point is internship or the projects are very essential for the industry. But don't, if you're trying to purchase or buy it through the cost, it might not have any value add. That's the point I'm trying to convey. All the best for your career. Thank you.